Hey guys, before I hop into today's video, I have two announcements that I need to make. The first announcement is I have t-shirts available for purchase on my website. The link is in the description box below. Thank you to everyone for patiently waiting on those t-shirts, and thank you to everyone that has already made a purchase. I appreciate your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. An announcement, I've added Tennessee to my meetup schedule, so I'm going to have a meetup in Tennessee before I had the meetup in Atlanta. I know I said that Atlanta would be my first meetup for 2022, but that was before I knew that I had so many followers in Tennessee. So I'm going to have that first, and then Atlanta. I'm going to have a meetup either in South Carolina or North Carolina. As of today, I haven't decided. I am leaning towards South Carolina, but I will post all of that information under the community tab. Virginia, you are confirmed, so make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, that you hit the notification bell so you don't miss out when I post the details under the community tab. I rarely travel east. I don't want you guys to miss out, so mark your calendars, turn on the notification bell, but you have to be subscribed to turn on the notification bell, and I look forward to meeting each and every one of you. So that's it on all of the announcements. I'm going to start my cleaning, organizing my kitchen, trying to find better solutions for storing my food, organizing my cabinets. I mentioned in previous videos, I get a lot of rattling noise whenever I'm driving. I put in some pot protectors between my dishes, but I'm going to reposition those, restore my dry goods underneath the bed in a big plastic container, which I'll show you that in just a second. I got tired of crawling under the bed to get food out, and also when I slam on the brake or when I hit them corners on two wheels, everything comes flying to the front of the van. So I'm trying to remove as much stuff from underneath my bed as I can, because I really hate having to reorganize that stuff whenever I get to the campsite and set up. I'm just trying to find some better solutions for that. So I got some containers, which I'll show you guys that I first need to clean, which is why I have my Pine Sol and my bleach out. I had to put the van in the shop. I just got it back. I have a thin layer of dust all over my countertop table. I'm sure I have it on my leather seating. So I'm gonna go through, clean all of that up, and then start organizing and show you guys the containers that I have to put my food in. So I'm really excited about that. I enjoy cleaning. I wasn't going to film this video because I have so much that I need to clean, and then I'm trying to get back on the road. My schedule is thrown off. I'm filming this video on Sunday. You guys are watching it on Monday. Normally I upload on Sundays. Everything that's been going on, it was hard for me to film and get everything done. Try not to forget that I am filming, because I started cleaning underneath the bed this morning. I know I don't want to film because I got so much stuff I need to do, but I enjoy watching people's cleaning videos, and so I'm like, well, maybe they enjoy watching me cleaning and sweating in this van. It's probably the worst day to do this. I think it's supposed to be getting up to 80 degrees. I have my windows open. I may have to open up the sliding door to get some more air in here. I'm not hooked up to electricity. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the counter cleaned down. I clean my van with bleach and Pine Sol, and I use the Pine Sol to kill the smell of the bleach. It really doesn't bother me, but I love that lemony smell after I clean. So that's what I'm going to go with, is the Clorox, and then I'm going to add a little bit of Pine Sol, clean it off, hop into the cabinet, start organizing that. And like I said, I'll show you the containers in a minute, but I'm going to reorganize this cabinet here. I took a lot of things out. We're just scattered around the van. So I took a lot of things out that I wasn't using. So let me back up just a second. I know I have a lot of new subscribers, so you guys may not know this, but hi, my name is Tiffany. I've been traveling solo for 8 years. The last 4.5 years I've been traveling in a motorhome. I purchased my van in 2019, and so I've been living and traveling full-time for almost 3 years in my van. You accumulate things over time, at least I have, and I've decluttered and I've reorganized. It's going to be ongoing, but I think the system that I have now is going to work better than what I had going on before. This pantry here is where I keep like my canned goods and different things like that. My dry goods, which I'll go through those in just a second. I was keeping them in a plastic container underneath the bed, but I've purchased some containers here that I'll show you guys how I organize. I love cleaning. It brings me a lot of joy when my space is organized and clean. When you live in such a small space, you're constantly cleaning, and if you don't pick up after yourself, it can get cluttered. And so I have a really good habit of picking up whenever I'm done with something. I put it away after I finish using it so that I'm not having a lot of stuff everywhere. A clean space is really relaxing. Keep it organized. I keep it clean. People ask me, is it a lot of work? No, it's not, because I'm used to it and it brings me a lot of joy. So I share that with you, and I know there's quite a few of you that are preparing to hit the road, so maybe you can get some tips from this video on how to organize your van or your motorhome or even your SUV or whatever you're choosing to travel in. So yeah, so I'm gonna get started. Go ahead and start cleaning and bleaching this down. Because I had to put my van in the shop, I had to empty out this bottom cabinet here. So I got all that stuff, like I said, right here on the floor in bags. So I'm gonna go through that, reorganize. I had to take my food out the refrigerator, so that's great because that gives me a chance to go in and really clean my refrigerator the way that I would like for it to clean, versus just going in doing the occasional wiping it out. One day I'm hoping that I can remove everything from my van and do a deep cleaning. So if you guys have a lot of land that I can come and park my van and move everything out and clean, let me know. Hit me up with a comment below if I'm welcome to your home. But I need lots of land. I don't want to do it in a little small neighborhood and people's watching me clean out my van. But if you have some property and I can come out and clean, I would love that. So comment below. All right, guys. So I'm gonna quit rambling on. I'm gonna start cleaning the counter, and then I'm gonna show you this mess that I have going on. So counter, then I need to clean the table, and then I'm gonna start organizing. I don't measure out my bleach. I just pour, and whatever feels good, that's what I go with. I have dust everywhere, so I would love to take everything out of this van and give it a nice thorough cleaning. That would be nice. I think I saw a comment from someone, when are you coming to Maryland? How many of you guys are in Maryland? Comment below. I didn't think, I wasn't planning on coming, but it's close to Virginia, so I may come. No promises. I like having this little extender here because you can put stuff on it. It gives you more counter space. I mean, dust is everywhere. When it was in the shop, there was a thunderstorm that came through. I left my top vent open, so I don't know if that's what brought in the dirt or if they were doing something in the shop whenever they was working on the van and had my doors open, but it is covered in a thin layer of dirt. I thought this was plexiglass, but this is glass. So I'm trying to be extra careful to make sure I don't chip any edges or break it. So do you guys spring clean your home, or do you hire someone to come in and clean? One of my side hustles a long time ago, I used to clean houses as a part-time gig, and I loved it. It was good money, and it was a great way for me to relax after a stressful day at work. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed cleaning it. It's a lot easier to put it back up here than it was taking it down. This last screw didn't want to come out. So much dust up here, so I'm glad it's clean. I'm already sweating. It is hot in here. I may have to open up my sliding door. I'm gonna take this off the table and clean that. But this is what I was mentioning. All of this here was underneath the cabinet, so I had to pull all that out. So I used bleach and dishwasher liquid to clean out my refrigerator. This is a pretty nice size refrigerator. You can get quite a bit of food in here. And it's easier to clean. Well, it's easier to clean when nothing's in it, because as soon as you open up the door, the cool air goes out. And it takes it a minute to get back up to temperature. Nice, clean, and sanitized. This bleach is smelling good. I think I put too much bleach in my water. You can barely smell the pond salt. All right, nice and clean. It's clean, clean, clean. All right. Whew. So that's it on the countertops, the refrigerator. Now I'm going to start organizing. I got these containers from Hobby Lobby. The brand is Spring Made. Right now they're 50% off, so you're going to pay anywhere between $2 to $4 for these containers. This storage bin here is what I was storing all of my dry goods in. I had mice in the van. They wouldn't be eating at my food. I had a container bigger than this, and then I downsized. This has worked great the last couple of years as far as storing my food, but the problem that I was having was one, I would have to crawl underneath the bed to get my items out. That I didn't like. I got tired of having to crawl under that bed to get food out of this storage container. And the other thing is, whenever I'm driving and I slam on my brakes, everything that's underneath the bed came to the front of the van. So whenever I did reach the campground, I will have to spend time reorganizing that. I am a bit OCD, so I like things to be in order. So I can't just leave it and not put it away or put it back where it belongs. So it was just too much work. I don't want to do that. I don't want to crawl under the bed. I have a pantry. I have plenty of space. It needs to be organized. And so these storage containers will work great storing my food. They are lightweight. They're see-through, which I like that because I can see the items that's on the inside. I'm not going to label it or anything like that. This works just as it is. It has the suction cup, which is a nice little feature here. So you just clamp down and voila. And so you don't have to worry about any of your things falling out. This is a good example here. I have 3 bags of walnuts. I love eating nuts. But I don't need 3 bags of walnuts. And the containers was underneath the bed. I didn't know that I had walnuts, or I thought that maybe I was out of it, so I picked up another bag. So having these containers will help me to see what I have, make it easier when I go to the grocery store. I can open up the pantry, see what I'm low on, write out my list, and pick up just those items and not more than what I need. I take all of my items out of its original packaging and put it in sandwich bags. It allows me to store more items in the van because you are limited on space. So by taking everything out of its original packaging, like box things out of its original packaging, it makes it so much easier to store. So you'll see my pasta is in sandwich bags. Let's see what else I have. I have lots of pasta. And that's another thing too, is I end up buying, like I said, things that I don't need because I don't realize I already have those items.
I have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold of me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard. Cause you're in my space and now I'm so
most of my items in the container. I was going to just open up my rice. I was going to put it in this container here, but it's larger than what I want. So I'm going to go back to Hobby Lobby and exchange this one out for another small container. And then actually I need 2 more small containers. I have this narrow shoebox container here that I am going to put items like this in. This fits in my pantry. My pantry is really small. It's only about 7 inches wide, so I can't get anything wider than this container here. I've already taken the sticker off of it, but I think it's probably about 6.5 to 7 inches wide. So I'm going to put my gravy and different things like that in it. Let me see what I have. Okay, that needs to go out. Throw away. Let me throw that away. All right. I'm checking the expiration dates to make sure nothing has expired. Okay, perfect. Good into 2023. So I got this quinoa here. Thank you, Donna, for my quinoa. I haven't cooked it yet, but I look forward to giving it a try. So this here I'm going to place in here. And like I said, I'm going to go back to Hobby Lobby and get a container for this here, which is my wild rice. And then I'm going to get a container for my brown rice. So I'll be able to exchange this for a smaller container. So for now, I'm just going to place these items in here. But as you can see, you can't get a lot of things inside of this small container here. So I'm going to lay that on top like so. And let me see. Got little items like this. I'm going to just tuck back there. Let me move this. My stuff keeps falling off the table, so I want to move it out of the way so nothing else falls. And these containers, they're airtight, so you can see nothing falls out of it. Enchilada sauce. See if I can make this smaller. I'll fold it in half. Okay, so that works. And put it underneath here. And then I have a few granola bars. That I'm gonna lay on top, like so. And I can donate this here to the Goodwill with some other items that I need to take there. So here's a look at my pantry before. I'm going to go through I'm going to go through and move these canned goods down a row to this shelf here, and then see if there's anything that's expired I'm gonna get rid of, and then I'm going to put my containers up on this top row so that they're easier to access and get rid of whatever I don't need.
Don't ever let me go. We got the whole night. Just let me feel you close, surround me. So don't ever let me go. Come surround me. Just let me feel you blow.
So this is everything that I removed from the pantry. Some of it I am going to donate to the food pantry because I don't use it. I know I won't need it. And then everything that's expired I'm gonna toss out. Okay, I really love how this looks. Looks really nice. The sandwich bags did their thing for 3 years, but I'm over it.
Watch me, just follow every move. Touch me, let me know you want it too. what you need, but I got what you want, babe. No, we don't have to leave. The night is still young. All we need is now. Don't ever let me go. We got the whole night.
The pantry is nice and clean. I love how organized it looks. I love those containers. Oh, I do. I love those containers. And then I just stuck my salt and pepper shakers there because I didn't have any room where the other seasonings are. And I have room at the bottom if I want to store some extra things down there. Yep, looks great.
But don't wait for too long.
Nice and tidy.
Just hold.
So I'm gonna just start cleaning, turn on some good music for you guys and knock it out. I've been working pretty much all day. I hope you guys enjoy my pantry makeover. I had a lot of fun organizing. Everything looks so clean. I'm really excited. I wish I would have did this in the beginning, but I did it now and it looks great. Now I'm going to tackle underneath my cabinet. As I mentioned before, I just got it back from the shop, so I had to remove everything from underneath the cabinet so that the technician can work. So these bags here that you see all around my feet, those are the items that came from underneath this cabinet. So not everything is going back. This is my chance to get rid of some junk. And so I have this stuff here, and this is my trash here. I also need to clean up everything here.
Yeah. I don't wanna be the girl, but I kinda need a word. Well, I'm into you. And all I know, it's been a long time. I was on the sideline waiting for you. We could go to California or anywhere you wanna. As long as I'm with you, I'm alright. And we don't need the drama. We'll find our own nirvana. So run away with me tonight. 'Cause it feels like I'm dreaming when I'm waking up next to you. And my wild heart is beating because it's beating next to you. Let's find something better to hold on to. 'Cause we can do anything we
On my headscarf because I'm sweating out my edges, and I just got my hair flat iron and I'm trying to make it last. So this is everything that was underneath the cabinet. Like I mentioned before, I had to pull everything out. I just stuffed it in a trash bag. The service guy had to get underneath the cabinet to do the work that he did. So that's what all this is. I'm going to go through it, get rid of things that I haven't used. Most of this stuff has been underneath there since I've owned my van, which, like I said, it's been 3 years. So I need to go through this stuff, get rid of things that I've never used. One being this wall spray. It takes up space. I have never used this spray, so I'm going to but I'm gonna just go ahead and donate this to the Goodwills with the other things that I'm going to donate because I've never used it. Go ahead and get rid of it. Set that there. This is one of my candles that I got from Christmas. These here are doggy bags, and I use these to put my tissue in. I don't have a trash can. I don't keep a trash can in my van because I take my trash out every single day, sometimes several times a day. So I use these bags here to put my tissue in throughout the day, and then whenever I do number one, and then when I do number two, I go ahead and tie it up and toss it out. So doggy bags come in handy. They're really compact. They fit in the cabinets that's in my bathroom, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. This is extra that I had, so I stored it underneath the cabinet. Doggy bags are really great for storing your tissue throughout the day if you don't want to have a trash can in your van. So this was for, I don't even know what this for, giveaway. I really really picked the worst day to clean my van. 80 degrees outside, and it feel like 180 inside. For this girl that don't like summer, that don't like the heat. And I store my candles underneath this cabinet because it does get hot in this van, and underneath the cabinets, underneath my bed, are like the coolest places in the van, so that's where I store my candles. Okay. So these here are moisture eliminators. The last thing you want is mold in your van. So this one here is one that I've already used. So once there's moisture in the van, wetness, all of the liquid goes into here. So the beads that's on the inside, it absorbs the moisture. I've had all of this here since I bought my van. I haven't had to use it, but I do have it. This is some liquid beads. I have glue boards here. I have glue traps, some reusable gloves, and then I have some heavy duty glue traps. And all of these items are stacked neatly underneath the shelf, and they stay in place. I haven't had any problems with them shifting around. And I keep my liquid detergent here, is at the front of the van because I'm going washing, and then I put my bleach there as well.
Feeling
organized it the best that I could. I turned my glasses on the side so that they're not making a clinging noise. There's a separation. It's hard to see on the camera, but there is a separation between the glasses, so it's not making a lot of noise when I travel. And I'm hoping that by laying my plates down, it'll be a quiet, more quiet experience as well. Yep, that's all of my dishes.
Think I'll try this a new way. I'm gonna show you the tricks that I know. I'm getting tired of talking, and I need more of a show right now. It's time that you made your mind up, 'cause lately all it ever does is change. Feels like we're only talking, going round and around, back around. I will fight like no other every day. I won't stop like the others. I will stay. 'Cause now is the right time, and I'm feeling alright. I'm playing your game like I know I can win right now. It's a fun night. You got me on tonight, 'cause loving you is like I'm walking a tightrope so high. I won't be turning around, no, I won't be turning around. It's the right time. You feeling alright? I'm playing your game like I will win tonight. I think I'll do it on my way. I'm gonna show you what I'm going through, get you out of your comfort zone, 'cause I need more of the truth right now. It's time that you made your mind up, 'cause lately all it ever does is change. Feels like we're only talking, going round and around, back around. I will fight like no other every day. I won't stop like the others. I will stay. 'Cause now is the right time, and I'm feeling alright. I'm playing your game like I know I can win right now. It's a fun night. You got me on tonight, 'cause loving you is like I'm walking a tightrope so high. I won't be turning around, no, I won't be turning around. It's the right time. You feeling alright? I'm playing your game like I will win tonight. Don't forget it.
That's it for today's video. I appreciate each of you for tuning in today. Make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and make sure that your notification bell is turned on. I'm going to post the meetup schedule under the community tab. If you're not subscribed to my channel, you don't have that notification bell turned on, you will not receive a notification. As I mentioned before, I rarely travel east, so I don't want you guys to miss out. All right guys, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.